The story of Kimberly Sue Jones' disappearance is a quiet tragedy that happened in the early winter months of 2009. It is a narrative of a young woman trying to find her footing, only to vanish into the biting cold of a West Virginia night. This is Small Town Mysteries, and I'm your host, Carl Felder. And without further ado, let's dig in. It was February 3rd, 2009, in Parkersburg, West Virginia. The air was crisp, and the routine at the Pinewood Village apartments seemed normal. Kimberly, a 25-year-old mother with a bright smile and a small stature, barely 5 feet tall, was preparing her day. Life was complicated, but moving forward. She had recently received a death benefit pension check following her father's passing, a sum of money that represented both a loss and a small piece of financial security. On her kitchen calendar, she had scribbled down appointments for the coming days. She was a woman with plans. Around 11 o'clock a.m., Kimberly gathered her 5-year-old daughter. She wasn't leaving alone. She had arranged to go to dinner with an unlikely group, her ex-boyfriend, Jack Crone, and his wife. Despite the history between Kimberly and Jack, whose name was tattooed alongside hers on her right shoulder, the outing was intended to be a civil family event. They spent the day and evening together. For those who saw her, nothing seemed immediately amiss. Kimberly was her usual self, petite and distinctive, with the small scar on her neck and the red rose tattoo peeking from her sleeve. The sun had long set when the car pulled back into the Pinewood Village complex, somewhere between 10:30 p.m. and 11 o'clock p.m. According to Jack Crone's later statements to police, he pulled up to the front of Kimberly's apartment building. Kimberly stepped out of the car and into the darkness. Crone told investigators that he drove away before seeing her actually pass through the apartment doors. It was the last time anyone would reliably report seeing Kimberly Sue Jones. For the next 5 days, Kimberly's apartment was eerily still. Her medications, essential for managing her bipolar disorder, sat untouched on the counter. Her clothes were neatly tucked away. Most significantly, the pension check and her purse were gone. Yet the money was never touched. No bank account was accessed. No paper trail was created. When her mother, Gladys, couldn't reach her, the silence became deafening. On February 8th, she officially reported Kimberly missing. When investigators entered the apartment, they found a life interrupted, not a life abandoned. There was no sign of a struggle, but there was also no sign that Kimberly had planned to run away. She had left her medicine, her daughter's belongings, and her future plans behind. 15 years later, the Kimmy Sue tattoo remains a memory on a missing person poster, and the $25,000 reward remains unclaimed. The mystery of what happened between the curb of the parking lot and the door of her apartment continues to haunt Parkersburg. This is a very sad case. Now that you've heard the story, let's see what the evidence reveals. In the Kimberly Sue Jones case, investigators shifted the classification from a standard missing persons case to an endangered missing, with suspected foul play based on several key pieces of circumstantial evidence. Number 1. Abandoned essential items. Kimberly left everything behind. Everything that a person planning to leave voluntarily would almost certainly take. Her medication. She required daily medication for bipolar disorder. This medication was found untouched in her apartment. All of her clothing and personal belongings remained in her residence. Her financial assets, she did not take any money, and there has been zero activity on her bank accounts since the day she vanished. The missing pension check. Kimberly had recently received a death benefit pension check following her father's passing. The disappearance. The check was missing from her home when her mother and police eventually searched it. Lack of use. Despite the check being missing,
It was never cashed or deposited. A stop payment was placed on it, and no one ever attempted to use it, suggesting it may have been lost or destroyed during the struggle or disposal of evidence. Future planning. Investigators found no pre-departure behavior. Instead, they found evidence that she was planning for her future. Her calendar was marked with several upcoming doctor's appointments and a significant child custody hearing scheduled for the following month. In her communication, she had spoken with her mother earlier that afternoon and sounded completely normal, with no indication of distress or plans of travel. Her ex, Jack Crone, he was the main suspect, even though no arrests have been made. The case remains open to this day. In my opinion, I think that she never made it back to the apartment complex, or if she even left Jack's house at all. Something to do with that custody hearing the following month, I think may have something to do with her disappearance. But like I said, that's my opinion. If you're watching this and you have any information or know someone that has information on the Kimberly Sue Jones case, please call the Parkersburg Police Department, Chief Joe Martin at 304-424-8444. She's been missing long enough. It's time that this family has some closure. If you like this episode, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe or follow. I'm Carl Felder, and this is Small Town Mysteries.